Well, the boys had their lunch. They had peanut butter and jelly, as usual. And now they're upstairs playing with cars and trucks, so they seem to be so happy with each other and get along so well.
God for that, given that Zack is going to be with us on a more permanent basis.
You don't really see some way you can let Harley share custody, Phillip?
That depends on what comes out in the arbitration today, you know? If Itoro's sister is telling the truth, which I doubt, I guess the arbitrator could help us work something out.
How does, Beth feel about all this?
Oh. Not good. She thinks that Zack should be with Harley.
Well, of course, Beth's a mother and...
Not that she's thinking about anything too much these days.
I know. She seems obsessed to find out about her life as Lorelei. And I'm really worried what's going to happen when she sees that Lorelei's diary has been published as a book.
Oh, too late. She already knows.
What?
Yeah.
When did she find out?
I gotta take this line. Could be the arbitrator, sorry.
Okay.
Hello?
I thought you might like to know I made it off the island. No thanks to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to leave? I was under the impression that you were planning to stay, given the amount of fun that you seem to be having.
Being a little melodramatic, aren't you?
I don't think so, Beth. You were kissing Bill Lewis.
Well, if we're comparing kisses, there is the little matter of you kissing Olivia in the hot tub.
I'm going to hang up now, and I'm going to turn off my cell phone. No need to call back.
Phillip...
Phillip, what is going on between you and Beth?
Lillian, I honestly don't know. I feel like she's slipping away from me, and everything that I try to do to stop it, it just seems to be making it worse.
Phillip, the arbitrator is here.
Why do you sound displeased?
Well, to be honest, this feely, touchy approach to custody makes me want to throw up. Why you don't use a team of our lawyers to go after Harley's jugular, I will never understand.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize that we were playing this out in the Roman Colosseum.
You know what I'm talking about. She was arrested for breaking into our home and assaulting our butler. Now, our team of lawyers would ensure that she never saw Zack again.
Yes, but see, the idea is not to hurt Harley. The idea is to protect my son from the real criminal. Don't worry.
Do you know something I don't know?
I have an expert witness. Itoro's sister. I just have a feeling she's going to say some very interesting things today.
Well, you're quite confident you're going to win, aren't you?
I'd say it's a given.
Good. Then we can get rid of one of your ex-wives, and you can concentrate on the other. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Come on down. Come on down. I'm sure, Harley, you would like to see Zack.
You know I would.
Well, maybe you will, if the arbitrator's a raving lunatic and gives you custody. But until then, visiting hours are over.
You know, Big Al, I don't see any Father of the Year plaques on your wall.
Harley, I thought you might like to see someone.
Hi, big boy. How are you? You look great. I have missed you so much. But you know what? The good news is Mommy's arm is getting better, and you can come home with me soon. Isn't that great news?
Everyone, this is Ms. Davis. I believe you've already met my father. This is Raines. This is Harley Cooper, Zack's mother. That, of course, is Zack. This is Gus Itoro and his sister, Eden August.
Hello. Wait, no. Look, he'll be upstairs with a nanny, and I will call you if he wants you. I promise. I promise.
Okay, did you hear that? If you need me, I'm right down here talking to Daddy, okay? Go up and have fun.
Okay? We're going to play cars and trucks.
You might want to check out the nanny situation, because they change them so often they don't even know the names.
We are just concerned that Zack not be watched by strangers.
She's not a stranger. She's his nanny, and he loves her very much. But if you like, I'll be happy to present you with her credentials.
Actually, I like that very much. It's difficult finding a good babysitter these days. I wouldn't mind using her myself.
Oh, well, then by all means, sure.
Can we begin?
Sure we can. Shoot at the head, yeah?
All right. Let me see here.
Excuse me, Alan. This doesn't concern you.
It most certainly does, Harley. Zack is my grandson, and you broke into my home and assaulted my butler.
Oh, God, we're going to hear this broken
Mr.
record
Spaulding,
again.
were you involved in the prior custody arrangement between your son and Detective Cooper?
No, I'm not.
Then
but
thank you. Your presence won't be required.
Very well. I wish you all luck and a conclusion to this matter that will be in Zack's best interest.
All right, let's begin. Now, for the record, both parties have agreed to arbitration in the matter of custody of Alan Zachary Spaulding, a minor child, commonly known as Zack. I'll hear statements from both sides, and then I'll make a custody recommendation to the judge. Are we all agreed?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Now, let's begin. I'd like to begin with a brief statement about the issue that's at the heart of this custody disagreement. Now, Mr. Spaulding, since you initiated the arbitration, why don't you start?
My wife, my ex-wife, sorry, and I had an agreement where we had joint custody of our son, Zack. He ended up staying with his mother more often, but there were no hard and fast rules. I could see him anytime that I wanted to.
What changed?
Her new boyfriend moved in.
Detective Gus Arturo.
Yes. Who I subsequently found out had been convicted of committing a murder.
From a sealed record that was illegally obtained
Miss Cooper,
and opened.
Miss Cooper, you'll get your chance.
As you can see, my ex-wife is somewhat impulsive, a trait which has only gotten worse since her involvement with Mr. Arturo. As a matter of fact, a couple of weeks ago, she broke into this house and she assaulted one of my employees. She was completely out of control. I had no choice but to have her arrested and assume full custody of my son.
I see. Detective Cooper?
My ex-husband is keeping my son from me, without a court order, and certainly without my permission.
So she broke into my house and she assaulted my butler.
Because you're keeping my son from me.
I was keeping him because of what I had learned about Mr. Arturo.
Is this my turn? Miss Davis, Detective Arturo is not the bad guy that my ex claims he is. He's a former special agent with the FBI.
Former because he falsely accused and tried to set an innocent man up for murder.
Who has helped put away several criminals since joining the Springfield Police Department and is a kind and loving caregiver to both of my sons.
Yes, but he killed someone.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Which is why his sister is here. To tell you the truth about what happened and to prove that he is not a violent man.
Miss August, the file says that you were a witness to the crime, that you saw your brother shove someone off the roof of a building and fall to his death?
She didn't witness it. She did it. Gus covered for her.
Is that true?
I'm sorry, it was a terrible time in my life, and I try not to remember it.
I understand that, but in order for me to make a fair decision, I'm going to need you to verify the facts.
After it happened, I just tried to put it out of my mind. I never talked about it. I never even thought about it until last week when I told Mr. Spaulding that I was the one that got in the fight on the roof.
And were you telling him the truth?
Well, the thing is now this is official, and today I saw that sweet little boy, Zack, and he became real for me. His future became real. I love my brother, but I can't do this. He's the one that pushed the man, not me.
What?
Why are you saying... What do you think you're doing to me? That is not what happened. That is not
That's
what
not what
happened. Why are
happened. You
saying
said you were
that?
going to tell the truth about what happened.
Please calm down. Now go on.
I'm not lying. But I couldn't let Zack live his life the way I did. I love my brother, but no one could control him. I couldn't control him. My father couldn't control him. And he threatened me to hurt me more if I told anyone.
Don't say that.
How did your brother hurt you?
Look, he did this to me with a cigarette.
Oh, please!
Who did that to you? Who did that to me? Why didn't you tell me that somebody's hurt? Why don't you can talk to me?
Stop it! Look, I am sorry that I lied to you, but they both threatened me if I didn't take the blame.
I don't believe this. Please tell me you don't believe this.
But I think we're finally hearing the truth here. You know, as disgusting as it is. He's the one that pushed the man off the roof. I think the police had it right the first time.
That is not true. That is not true.
Detective Arturo, what I have here is a police file saying that you were responsible. Your sister backs that up, and with the scars to prove it. I've heard enough to make my recommendation to the judge.
Which will be?
You, Mr. Spaulding, will get full custody of Zack. And
no,
you,
no,
Detective
Miss Davis.
Cooper, will visit your son only under court supervision.
Well, hold it. That is so
And
not
you,
fair. She
Detective
didn't do
Arturo,
anything.
will go nowhere near the child or have you locked up so fast you won't know what hit you.